title to City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up. A dangerous return man showing it here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10 with the Buffalo Bills. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away. What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
To the air, Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a 2nd one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bills 3, Packers 0.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
He's on the 49-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Preston Smith there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
The Packers, 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Pass incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be getting rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Greenbay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hauschka's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw.
They got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Buying time to his left. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Crosby puts it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, Allen. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Singletary again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's second down. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Irvin to return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Rodgers. Now he'll pull it down. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Oh, yeah. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Buffalo set to get the football back here, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Bills first down.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, Allen. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Kevin King with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now a dunk off here complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Back to throw. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. He may try to run for this. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.